Hey guys, today I'll show you how to film professional looking videos using a smartphone and a tripod. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and just remember, you don't need a Samsung S7 Edge to shoot something like that. You can use an iPhone or even an older Samsung. Just make sure the settings are in 1080p. Now I'll show you how to change your phone settings to shoot something like that. Go to your camera settings menu and change the quality. I use 1080p 60 frames per second in the video, just because I want to slow it down and post afterwards. Next, you need to find your camera's pro settings. For a Samsung S7, it'll be under mode. Here you see the different settings. Don't get intimidated if you don't know what any of it means. I'll briefly go over some of the settings on my phone. The first option here is the shutter speed. It determines how fast or how long the sensor takes in light. Play around with the number depending on the time of the day you're shooting. Your phone's ISO setting controls how sensitive the image sensor is to light. The higher the number, the brighter the clip will get. Also play around with this alongside your shutter speed to get that look you want. WB, which stands for white balance, lets you adjust the colors so that the image looks more natural. Having AF on, which is autofocus, lets your phone's camera automatically focus on the subject in front. You can also put this in manual, but just make sure that your subject is in focus. The last thing I have here is the color profile. I will leave it in standard and correct the colors when I edit in Final Cut Pro X. I filmed the video using a mini flexible tripod by Joby. I have the professional model, which is usually made for bigger cameras. Look into their more inexpensive models. I'll provide some links below of some of the tripods that I like. To make that video look cinematic, I slowed everything down in Final Cut Pro. Here is a link to a tutorial that I did for slowing down your footage. By slowing down your footage, it will hide some of the shakiness in your clips, and it will also give it that professional look. Now you gotta get creative with your shots. Shoot from different angles, and add some movements to your shots. I like shooting at low angles, especially if the scenery is beautiful. It captures more of the surrounding and it makes the subject look strong and powerful. Sometimes I shoot the same scene 2 or 3 times over. Here's one example. I shot this one wide first, and far away from my subject. Then I shot it again, but I closed in on her gloves. After that, I added in a zoom effect to add a cinematic touch to it. That's it guys, if you have any questions, just leave it down below. I will be releasing another video in the near future showing you how to put together your edit in Final Cut Pro X.